So today is day 2 of the YouTube challenge, and the topic is favorite movie. And my favorite movie is Secretary with James Spader and Maggie Gyllenhaal. Now if you remember, James Spader is the guy from Pretty in Pink, and then Maggie Gyllenhaal is Jake Gyllenhaal's sister. So this is the movie, and it's my favorite romantic movie, even though like some of you guys are gonna think it's pretty odd. And it's about, you know, the secretary, and she falls in love with a lawyer, and they start having this like sexual relationship because she's a masochist and she used to like cut herself, and he happens to be sadistic, you know, and he likes submissive women, and it was just like perfect for her. So they end up like connecting on a very emotional level. Like they fall in love, but James' character Edward, he was married before, and then it didn't work out because the wife left him because he was kind of weird, and so he's afraid of getting close to Lee because he thinks that, you know, eventually she's gonna think he's like too weird and then she's gonna leave or whatever. So he ends up firing her, and then she goes off, and then like she has a boyfriend, and the boyfriend proposes and wants to marry her, but then she realizes, you know what, like, no, I want to be with Edward. So she goes back and looks for him, and then Edward tells him, you know what, we can't do this 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And then Lee goes, well, why not? So Edward decides, I guess, to put her through like a test or something, and then he tells her, you know what, get it, sit on my desk, and then like put your hands on the desk like this, and then just don't move until I come back. So she does it, and he ends up leaving for 3 days, like just leaves her there. So she doesn't eat, she doesn't go to the restroom, she doesn't do anything, she just sits there. And the dad is the one that talks to her because people are trying to tell her, you know what, this is wrong, you shouldn't be doing this. But the dad's the one that tells her, you know what, who's to say that love has to be soft and gentle? And then she just smiles and says, oh, well, thank you, daddy. And I guess, you know, like, well, Edward comes back and, you know, takes her home, and then like takes care of her, and then they end up, you know, living a happy life. They're a happily married couple. I guess you could say that I like this movie because, you know, just because like two people are very different doesn't mean that they can't work out, you know. If there's like that mutual natural connection, and it just feels right, like, why even fight it, you know? Yeah, okay, it might not be perfect, you might fight a lot, but you know what, it's like there's always the perfect person for someone, you know, as long as it doesn't get, you know, of course, out of hand or anything. But you know, just because it looks weird for other people, it doesn't look like a normal relationship, doesn't make it, you know, wrong. And you know, that's why I like it.